The Lakers entered the building. There was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForte. Let's take a look at the numbers for Thomas Bryant.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, B.A. Bradley Beal has had that shooting touch from the jump. The footwork, though, came with training and a lot of repetition. Now, rival coaches say he has the best start-stop game of anybody in the league. Beal said the step back is his go-to move, adding, "There's nothing you can do about it." Guys, he does get that shot whenever he wants.
No doubt about that. All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. Well, both teams come into this game rolling. It's a hot ticket for the fans in attendance tonight, Grant.
Hot indeed, B.A. This is exactly what the fans are looking for. This is what you and I are looking for. 2 teams that are playing their best basketball of the season, meeting up, matching up, going at it in this game. Now, we know one won't be hot afterwards, but this is the kind of game that you look forward to throughout the course of the season.
Now, Washington's starting 5. They've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Avdia out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Kit Gilchrist in at the 4-man spot. And for the Lakers, we've got Kyle Kuzma. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Dort in at the 2. Bryant with the bucket.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. He knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Here's James. Oh, throw it down! Nice!
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Beal to pass to Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Got it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
James against Beal. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And the basket by Harrell.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Beal finds Westbrook. Here's the screen by Bryant. Stolen by Davis. James goes in. Harrell down low. He's against Bryant. Yep, that one goes. James has got 6. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. James against Westbrook. Over Harrell. And again, Washington, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
From the arc. Dort's shot is good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Westbrook, and Davis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
What I love is that early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way. You know, it really establishes the attitude you want.
Here's Avdia. He picked up 10 in his last game. Kicks it out to Bryant.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them. Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Grant, Bryant is proof that you don't have to have the big vertical to make plays above the rim.
Yeah, so true, B.A. Obviously, the 7'6" wingspan helps a little, but it's also about positioning and the timing of your jumps. And in the open floor, Bryant builds up that speed, which gives him extra flight toward the rim.
Beal from outside gets the 3 ball to go.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
Davis, that's good.
They're really working the paint now.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Westbrook, the pass to Beal. Some changes now for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Harrell, and it's Bridges in for Kuzma. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. It's James with the drive. Pass to Dort from outside the arc. Avdia pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Beal with it. Fires the 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Into the lane. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
The Wizards making a switch here. Trier's checked in. And as award voting is wrapping up, you look at the MVP award. We see legends like Shaq and Kobe who only won it once or twice. Some say divided into best statistical season and then best player in the league. What do you think?
Well, again, that's splitting hairs to me. Clearly, voter fatigue is a factor when you think of some of the great players in the past that were worthy of MVP recognition and didn't get it because they had won one before and somebody else hadn't. But that's the reality. That's human nature. I think we stay with it as it is. Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
That free throw, no good.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Napier's checked in. Washington has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Westbrook drives. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got his second basket.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best, attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Pass to Howard. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Beal, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Now here's Napier, pounded by Westbrook. to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. The Wizards have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Beal left side. There's the double with Napier. For 3, Westbrook nails it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Beal. The Lakers with a rebound.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
There's the 3. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Powell. No good there. Howard with some nice D. Here's Caldwell Pope. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Lakers on top. They lead by 12. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Anthony Davis is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. For 3, Westbrook. Bryant. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Westbrook outside. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
That stroke is all about focus for Westbrook. When he's dialed in, he's got his balance, mark it up.
Well, Grant, Russell Westbrook, not your prototypical pure point guard by a long shot. All right, so how do you evaluate him as a floor general?
BA is simply 2 words: fearless and relentless. He is a prolific playmaker. Now, throughout his career, some have questioned his decision-making, but I'll take all the great things that he does on the court to help his team win over that.
And count that! 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, if there's one criticism, and I think it's really unfair, that's leveled at Russell Westbrook, it's his scoring efficiency or lack thereof. For his career, he's a little below average in that one category, but you go back to the shooting percentages of some of the greats in the history of the game, and they weren't uber efficient either, so I think that's a bit unfair to Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook outside. They set the pick. That one no good. Excellent D there from Davis. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And it's James with the jam.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Well, Clark, if there's a game plan against Westbrook, defenses want to make him a perimeter shooter.
Agreed, and yet he's refined that part of his game, but you certainly don't want him coming downhill, getting to the rack, because he is at his absolute best when he's doing that.
Here's Davis. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. This one for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. Boy, one trend we've seen over the years in the NBA, Grant, is an increase in the number of possessions per game.
And NBA, that's by design. You know, back in the early 2000s, the NBA wanted to speed up the game. They took away some of the physicality in the game. And as that happened, it coincided with the embracing of the three-point shot. And so now the pace has picked up. It's more up and down. It's exciting to watch. I think for the players, they enjoy playing this style of basketball, and that has contributed in large part to the number of possessions growing and increasing as it is in today's game.
Never been as fast, never been as skilled as it is right now in the NBA.
Very true.
Here's Kuzma. Here's Davis. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. Bridges, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Wizards. Beal, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And the free throw, no good.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Bryant in the high post. Fades. The rebound by Bridges. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Davis. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
McGee, he's checked in for Harrell. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gafford's checked in.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You look at Washington, the season is winding down. They sit 9th on the outside looking in currently.
Well, for the Wizards, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Davis.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
He gets it in there. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
The drive by Murray. Over Bridges. And again, Washington, no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They get the rebound. Avdia, good. Avdia's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
James passes to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Gafford. Outside Murray. And rejected.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot block.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Rivers. And a change for the Wizards. Powell's checked in. And Powell with the stuff.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
To the paint. And it's Gafford missing. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Washington. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal outside. Here's Trier. There's the drive. And he gets it to go.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And it's James with the jam.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
The Wizards have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Beal outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Napier comes in for James. Westbrook outside. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. And it's in there. Beal's got 5.
We all know Beal might be a shorter off guard at 6'3", but Bradley has heart. He plays way bigger than that listed height.
Outside Napier. Pass to Howard. Here's Bridges. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Well, it's so good to see players like Bridges improving season to season. You can tell he's putting the time and work in.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers ahead, up by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
Well, it's a nice, patient offense they're running tonight. They're not forcing shots. They're waiting for the good ones. And as efficient as they've been, no wonder they're in front.
Kenny, your take on Washington so far?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal. Also Russell Westbrook out there. Thomas Bryant out there with Avdia. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 4. Here's the screen by Bryant. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Left side, Davis. Now Westbrook. 15 points in the game. And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And slam dunk by James.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Well, for 4 straight years with the Pistons, Grant, you led all non-guards in assists. Who do you think is the best non-guard playmaker these days?
Wow. Well, first of all, LeBron James recently led the NBA in assists for the regular season, so you have to put him into a category. I like that young man in Denver, the Joker, Nikola Jokic. Fantastic playmaker, and he's a center. Can you say point center?
I think he can. Okay. That's what he is. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Beal. He's got 5. Westbrook outside. There's a screen. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. Here's Avdia, defended by Kuzma. Back to Bryant. Wide open. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. James attacking. Davis.
Well, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. Inside, tipped. Now, here is James. He's got 25. Pass to Dort, takes the 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Beal on the wing from deep. The Lakers with a rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And that one's good. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
For 3, Westbrook. Davis with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They need to start double-teaming him now before he has a chance to get any hotter.
And some changes here for the Lakers. McGee comes in for Harrell, and Napier's subbed in for James. Murray's checked in for Washington. Trier comes in for Beal. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Over Kuzma, and the shot falls short that time.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's Dort. The 3-ball. And again, the Lakers, no good. Well, the Wizards shooting at about 44% so far. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
A clear look for Westbrook. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Westbrook's got 17.
Yeah, you know, Westbrook is dangerous from everywhere, and he seems to be quite comfortable operating in the mid-range, too.
Pass to Napier. Bryant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Trier. Dort grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. From the left block, outside Napier. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Dort. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. Looking at the Lakers, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
When I look at the Lakers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And Grant, since the conclusion of your playing career, you've spent the better part of a decade covering the game on television. So what's been your favorite part of that aspect of your career?
You know, B.A., it's been incredible. I mean, I've enjoyed every aspect of covering games. And I think for me, it's being so close to the action, getting a chance to almost get lost in the game, feeling like you're in the game as we get a chance to watch these amazing athletes go up and down the court. It's the closest thing to actually playing, being right here next to you, calling the games.
And great makeup too, Grant.
Always.
Westbrook with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Kept alive. Out to Powell. Pass to Trier. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Napier. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. From behind the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Bridges outside. Shoots over Powell. Bridges misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
A nice shot by Kid Gilchrist.
This is a really good sign. I mean, fantastic. Confidence is crucial for Kid Gilchrist, especially when he's shooting off the catch.
Caruso. It's deflected, and that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession, and the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Beal, he's checked in for Washington. Long range from the inbound. Bridges misses. Washington has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Here's Westbrook. It's not going to go for him, and it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to Bridges. Here's Kid Gilchrist. He's guarded by Bridges. For 3, Westbrook. Counted from distance. Westbrook's got 21 points in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
The shot by Howard, no good. Washington has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Crafty move. Pass to Gafford. Fires the 3, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 7 tonight. Right side, Napier. He gets it off. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Lakers on top. They're up 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Anthony Davis. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Dort in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simple. Controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now. Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Westbrook outside. And he lobs it up top. And then Bryant with the dunk.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
Stolen. Here's Avdia with the drive. Nice D from Bridges. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Murray, a screen on James. For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Bridges. The Lakers in the lead. And here's James over Beal. Off target with a jump hook. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Murray. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Bridges. That one misses. Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second one. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Westbrook, the pass to Beal. Banked it in off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
James against Westbrook. Double team on James. Davis down low, and there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Pass to Davis. He's off on that one. Good D by Murray. Washington trailing. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Beal against James. Pass to Davis. The layup misses. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Beal against James. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Here's Avdia. 6 to shoot. They kick it out to Murray. And the 3 off target. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. James against Westbrook. Here's Davis. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
No good on the second free throw. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. The three is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. They led by as many as 18. Davis with it. And finished off by Davis.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Washington has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Beal, the pass to Westbrook. There's the triple. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
No good on the free throw.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. Every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Washington calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Here's Beal. Here's Avdia. Back to Beal. And it's blocked by Davis. They recover it. Count it. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Westbrook drives. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They lead by 9. 1:56 left in the fourth. Pass to Davis. Lots of room. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists now in the game. Well, the Wizards shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Gafford. Checked by Davis. They get it back. Out to Beal. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. James outside. James double teamed. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Westbrook outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, he he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Beal against James. Count the basket. James has got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Here's James. Doesn't go that time. And the Wizards going the other way now. Pass to Kid Gilchrist for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Double team on James. Kuzma outside. Offline with a 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Avdia from outside. He can't hit that time. On offense, here are the Lakers. 10-point lead. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.